Everyone, so let me see some of the examples based on group. Okay, based on group. So here an example is there. Show that the set of natural numbers n is a semi group under addition. So solution for this is, you take let n is equal to set of natural numbers, that is 1 2 3 so on infinity, and plus is a binary operation in n. So what is to make semi group, which two conditions have to be satisfied? So one is closure law and second one is associative law. If both law holds good, then that is semi group, otherwise not a semi group. So let me check both two conditions first. Okay, first closure law. So for all a comma b belongs to n, then a plus b belongs to n. Yes, because sum of any two natural numbers is again a natural number. Sum of any two natural numbers is again a natural number. So your first condition is holds good. So next let me see your associative law. So for all a comma b comma c belongs to n, then a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Okay, so here if you add any three natural numbers, so that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6, and so here also 1 plus 2 plus 3, so this is also 6 is equal to 6. So your associative law holds good. So therefore n plus is a semi group. So if they ask, show that the set of natural number is a group. Okay, so these two conditions have already satisfied. With that, let me see existence of identity and existence of universe. Okay, so third property, that is existence of identity. Under addition binary operation, 0 is the identity element. But 0 doesn't belongs to n. So here your existence of identity fails. So therefore n plus is not a group. So you don't worry about fourth property. So here your third property is not satisfied. So therefore we can directly say n plus is not a group, but it is a semi group. So like that you check, show that the set of natural numbers, not natural numbers, the set of integers is a semi group under addition. Is n plus e means z plus is a group. So you try it in your home. So next example. So these are very important examples. So prove that the set of cube roots of unity is a abelian group. Abelian group means that is commutative group. Abelian group with respect to the multiplication. Prove that the set of cube roots of unity is an abelian group with respect to multiplication. So here what they have given, the set of cube roots of unity is z is equal to 1 omega square. So let us form the composition table, that is binary operation table, as given below. So here your operation is what? Multiplication. So cross. So here I write 1 omega square, 1 omega square. 1 into 1, 1 into omega, 1 into omega square. So next omega into 1, omega into omega square, omega into omega square, omega cube. So omega cube is what? 1. So that we have already seen in complex numbers. So next omega square into omega square into 1, omega square into omega cube, that is omega cube is what? 1. So omega square into omega square, that is omega 4, that is omega. So omega cube is 1. So next is omega. So here a closure law. Let me see closure law, whether it holds good or not. So since each element obtained in the table is a unique element, since each element obtained in the table is a unique element of the given set G. So multiplication is a binary operation. Thus the closure axiom is satisfied. Because here in the table every element is a unique element. So here multiplication is a binary operation. Next, associative law. The elements of Z are all complex numbers, and we know that multiplication of complex numbers is always associative, because your C plus is a group. So there associative law holds good. So here also associative law holds good. Hence associative axiom is also satisfied. Next, existence of identity or identity axiom. Since row 1 of the table is identical, row 1 of the table is identical with the top border row. Row 1 of the table is identical with the top border row of the element of the set. So 1 is the identity element in Z. So since row 1 of the table is identical to the top border of the elements of the set, so here 1 is the identity element in Z. So next, existence of inverse or inverse axiom. So the inverse of 1 is 1, omega is omega square is omega. So inverse of 1 is 1, inverse of omega is omega square, inverse of omega square is what? Omega. So next, commutative law. So multiplication is commutative in Z because the elements is equidistant with the main diagonal are equal to each other. So here A star B means here the elements are your complex numbers. So A star, you take any two complex numbers with multiplication, so then this property holds good. So if all the 5 property means your closure law, associative law, and existence of identity, existence of universe, and commutative law holds good, then that is called as abelian group. So your group definition says four laws. If 4 laws are satisfied, then that is group. With 4 law, one condition, that is commutative law holds good, then that is abelian group. So here the number of elements in G is 3, hence G cross is a finite group of order 3. So here there are only 3 elements, that is 1 omega and omega square. And here order of Z is what? 3. So next example is prove that the set 1 minus 1 I and minus I. So these are 4 truths of unity. 4 truths of unity is an abelian multiplicative finite group of order 4. So here let Z is what? 1 minus 1 I and minus y. The following will be the composition table for Z cross. Okay, here multiplication is a binary operation. Okay, so you write it 1 minus 1 I and minus I, 1 minus 1 I and minus y, 1 into 1 1 into minus 1 minus 1, 1 into I 1 into minus I minus 1 into 1 minus 1 minus 1 into minus 1 1 minus 1 into I minus 1 into minus I into 1 I into minus I into minus 1 minus I into I minus 1 I into minus I, that is 1 minus I into 1 minus I minus I into minus 1 I minus I into I square, and you know that I square is minus 1 into minus plus 1 minus I into minus I plus I square, that is minus 1. Okay, so closure law. since all the entries in the composition table are elements of the set G, as elements of the set G is closed under operation multiplication. Hence, closure axiom is satisfied. So next, associative law. Multiplication for complex numbers is always associative. Multiplication for complex number is always associative. Therefore, your associative law holds good. So here, existence of identity. Row 1 of the table is identical with the top border. Row 1 of the table is identical with the top border. Hence the element 1 is the identity element. Existence of inverse. The inverse of 1 is 1, minus 1 is minus 1, I is minus I, and minus I is I. So here existence of inverse exists. So next, commutative law. Since in the table first row is identical with first column, second row is identical with second column, third row is identical with third column, fourth row is identical with fourth column. So therefore your commutative law exists. So commutative law exists. Hence G cross is an abelian group. Here the number of elements is 4. So here order of G is what? 4. So with this I conclude this class. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can send questions to my WhatsApp number. Thank you.